Welcome to Corporate to Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make prawn gussi or prawn curry. Let's note the ingredients for this. We need a tablespoon of coriander, whole coriander, and quarter teaspoon of jeera, whole jeera, and about 3 to 4 dried red chili, and quarter teaspoon of black peppercorns. So what I've done is I've just dry roasted it for 2 minutes till it's fragrant, and 2 green chili slit, 1 teaspoon ginger and 1 teaspoon garlic. I've not used the paste because we're going to grind this to a paste, and 1 cup of grated coconut. Since I don't have grated coconut, I've used the chopped coconut, and some coriander leaf for garnish. We have some onions finely chopped, turmeric powder, this is Kashmiri red chili powder, and tiger prawns. These are tiger prawns which are cleaned, and we've also removed the black vein which is not edible. This is how we clean the prawn. We've cut the head and then we've made a deep cut here so that it's easier to remove the vein, and we have left the tail as it is because it's good for presentation. Okay, now let's get cooking this. I'm dry roasting the coriander, pepper, red chili, and cumin seeds. What we have to do now is firstly we need to grind the toasted spices and ginger, garlic, grated coconut. This is like 1 cup of chopped coconut pieces. You can use grated coconut, and we need to grind this to a fine paste. It needs to be really fine, so it might take about 3 to 4 minutes or lesser than that depending on the mixie that you use. Now we are going to grind this and going to make this to a paste. You can see now we've just ground this for about half a minute. So we're going to add some water into this. Some water, about half a cup of water. And we'll add a quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder and quarter teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. If you want, you can add more dried red chilies, but now I'm adding Kashmiri red chili because it gives a nice red color. We'll grind this again for another minute or 2 so that it becomes a fine paste. Now I've kept a kadai and I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. If you don't like the flavor of coconut, you can add vegetable oil or sunflower oil. Any cooking oil will do. Coconut oil really brings out the coastal flavor. Now to this I'm going to add chopped onion and about 2 sliced green chili. We're going to fry this for a minute or 2 until it's translucent. I have a very old-fashioned kadai because I like this kadai a lot. It's unlike non-stick. It's a very traditional aluminum kadai. I also forgot to mention one ingredient. You need to add 1 chopped tomatoes. So to this, I'm going to add the ground paste, the masala that we just made. I'm going to add this to the onion. I'm going to cook this on low flame for about 5 to 7 minutes. So let this cook well for another 5 to 7 minutes. Now this has been cooking for almost 4 to 5 minutes. To this I'm going to add some salt as per your taste. And now I'm going to add chopped tomatoes. This is one medium-sized tomato. I'm going to add tomato. Now let this cook for another 2 minutes. This has been cooking for about 2 minutes after we've added the tomatoes. To this, now we are going to add the prawns. A clean prawn. This is about half a kilo. These are tiger prawns. You can add any kind of prawns. Just mix it well. Prawns cook really fast. That's why we need to add prawns towards the end. If you cook it for longer, then the real taste of prawns will go off and it will be very chewy. What we'll do now is just add about a little bit of water. A quarter cup of water. And we'll cook this for another 2 to 3 minutes. We're going to add one secret ingredient, that is quarter spoon of sugar. This is going to balance all the flavor. I'm going to close the lid. And we're going to cook this for another 2 to 3 minutes. Don't overcook the prawns. It just needs to be curled up and firm. The prawns have been cooking for the last 4 minutes, and you can see some fat separation on top, and we can see the prawns have curled up really well and it's cooked. It's been 4 minutes the prawns have been cooking. We can turn off the flame. The curry is ready. I'm just going to garnish this with some coriander leaf. Prawn gussi is ready. You can see now the prawn gussi is ready. Gussi means semi-thick gravy. If you want it like a curry, you can add a little more water, or you can also add some coconut milk to make it more tastier and thicker. So I'm going to transfer this to a serving bowl. I just have a plate here, and I'm going to transfer some of the gussi. So this is how it looks. It's very simple, very easy to make, and it's a Mangalorean delicacy. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you will make this and enjoy this recipe.